What you're about to watch is a special private training session for people who bought a copy of my book, Built to Serve. Enjoy. This week was about YouTube. So Maria was asking about YouTube tips. Since it's a nice intimate group, Maria, do you wanna unmic and tell us about what you're working on and how I can help with YouTube?
Thank you, Evan. I know that you have a lot of information on YouTube, and I'm pretty new to Movement Makers. So I've been going through the training materials, and this year my focus is to clean up my YouTube channel, to optimize it, to make better videos. I'm really motivated and focused to grow my audience in that way. But I just thought that I know that you have a lot of information out there, but anything off the top of your head or tips about, like I'm going through with some of the things I've learned from your trainings about changing some of my thumbnails and my titles. And then also I have to, I'm really learning how to make better videos, like engaging at the very beginning. And so the more I do that, so right now I'm committed to making a new video once a week. Okay. I'm thinking even more than that once I get really back on track with feeling better.
Yeah.
This is my goal this year. That's really how I found you and decided to jump into Movement Makers. Is I was looking for some guidance in that area.
Cool. Well, welcome, Movement Makers. Good to have you there too. Let me just load up your YouTube. And for anybody who's thinking YouTube in 2022, are you nervous, Maria? Are you nervous?
Well, I feel a little embarrassed.
Look at all these people who are all going to look at your stuff together. Isn't that amazing? Let's give her some claps. Okay, there you go, Maria.
It's messy.
It's all fun. So this is you, right?
This is me. Yes.
This is the channel Body Confidence Solutions with Maria.
Correct.
All right, cool. So this is the channel. So it's great that you have, a banner and you've got your thumbnail here. It's great that it matches. It could be obviously wider so that it fills up more of the space, but it's a good start. You're linking off to a lead magnet.
Yeah. A book, 3 Essential Steps to Stop Emotional Eating.
Got it. So I would probably do a picture of the book, because when I land on this page, this is great. It says ebook, Stop Emotional Eating. And then I land here and I see health conscious women.
Okay.
Like, show me the book.
Okay.
That'd be great to see the book. It's great that you're doing this, that you have a landing page so you can start to get business from it, but a little more obvious. So I don't know. I guess it says it here.
Yeah.
But you're forcing the women to come and do more work as opposed to. Yeah.
Excellent.
Like where's the cover? Show me the cover of the ebook so I know I'm getting an ebook.
Great.
But this is great. Content looks like you've been making 2 days ago, 5 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 weeks ago. So we're getting there. We're making our content. I like it. Is it through tapping, or are you doing coaching too, or what are you doing?
So I do all of that. I do tapping. I'm a master practitioner, but I also am a food psychology coach. And so I specialize in helping women that are struggling with usually the deeper drivers that they're having difficulty aligning their lifestyle with, weight loss, body confidence, food addictions, emotional eating. Cool. And so I do a combination of my YouTubes are some coaching, some tapping. I have a lot of tapping and actually, I'm definitely have to go through these and actually weed out ones that are more broad or maybe not specific to my niche, but and some of them are not really good at all. But
that's fine. I wouldn't worry about what you've done in the past. Just move forward.
Yes.
Keep going forward. Yes. You could have more playlists here. So uploads is a great one. I'd have popular uploads as a second one, and then have more playlists underneath. So when people come to your channel, they can see more content. So if you go to mine, you see uploads, popular uploads, right? So that's great. That's you're starting uploads, have popular uploads next, and then have different playlists. So this is interviews that I've done.
Okay.
And then shorts, and then my gaming channel. And then, so you can have different playlists for different content that you're putting up. So you're giving people an option to go and click through and see. Okay. So if you're doing, like, you can have a playlist for tapping, you can have a playlist for coaching, playlist, like whatever you want to make money doing. I love to see that as an example here too. And then super quick, let's just load up your recent video and see what's going on here.
Oh gosh.
Do you find yourself in a pattern of releasing excess weight, feeling slim and healthy, and then bam, before you know it, the weight comes back on again? And
there we go. How does it feel watching yourself back, Maria?
Well, I didn't have my voice there, but
yeah,
it feels a little weird. But yeah, I just putting them up.
I love it. I love it. Listen, it took me 350 videos until I wasn't completely embarrassed by my own stuff. And 700 until I inspired myself. So you're already way ahead of me. Okay, so what I love, this is actually much better than I expected. Just in that when most YouTubers are getting started, the intro is really poor. So the only thing missing from here is just energy level.
Okay, so I actually want to say that based on what I learned in your book and in your training, I've changed my intro the last few videos to do more like this. And definitely I realize that's the thing. I have to bring more of my energy to it. Yeah.
So for anybody it's a YouTube strategy, but it's also for all social content. If you picked up Built to Serve and you've read it, it shows the template for a perfect thought leadership video. And so you're doing great here that right away.
Do you find yourself in a pattern of releasing excess weight?
So you're already, the only thing I would change, instead of asking a question, I would make a statement.
Okay.
What do you believe about releasing excess weight that other people don't believe? And we can role play this and hopefully everybody benefits from it. What do you actually believe about losing excess weight that most people don't believe?
Okay, so the thing that gets me crazy, and it's coming to me lately, is, and this is definitely, it's like if I hear one more person going on keto or this other crazy diet, it's like we don't need another diet. What we really need is to go a little deeper. Is, we have like serial dieters, and we know what to do, but we're having difficulty doing it, which means we have to take a different approach, because it's. If the diet worked, then we wouldn't have this epidemic of people struggling with food, with weight, with body image, all of that.
Okay, so let's pause there. One, the energy level is already much better. You guys hear it already? See, the thing that makes me crazy, and you're already going, the energy is already better than
feeling slim and healthy.
Yes.
Right, perfect. Yeah. And it's always easier talking to people than talking to a camera, but this is a skill set to develop. So that's already great. Next. Use you instead of we.
Okay. You.
Not we, but you.
Okay.
Like you're talking to the person. And then last is, what is the opinion? So you don't need another fad diet. What you need is what?
You need to take a different approach, because
what is the approach though? What is what do they need?
Is to take a deeper dive and look at the deeper reasons why you might be stuck in this self-sabotaging behavior. Because once you start to uncover that, it's going to be, so for instance, a lot of people that I work with, they don't feel safe to lose weight. So the best diet in the world is not going to help them to feel safer in their bodies. Like their weight is their shield, right? So if you take off the weight and you don't feel safe, you feel even more vulnerable and less safe, you put it right back on again. And that's up and down, right? So the approach is to inside out approach, to start to look deeper within and look at some of the core reasons that you're in this pattern. And it's not because you're bad or you're not smart enough or you're don't have enough willpower. It's because the approach has to be different. The approach that you've been doing has not been working.
So the problem is it's an emotional problem.
It's an emotional problem. It's actually a threefold program: a physical, emotional, and a spiritual problem. I don't necessarily have to use spiritual, but it's a body, mind, and spiritual problem. So for instance, yesterday I was working with someone who I'm coaching her and she's starting to drop some weight, and already she's snacking every night. And so I didn't look at so much as like, let's get more disciplined and let's get more strong. I asked her, how did it feel the last time you dropped weight? And it didn't feel safe for her. So the opportunity was to start to explore those times in her life when she didn't feel safe to be an attractive woman.
Okay, so this is great. So here's what you do. And sorry to interrupt, but just like to get it going. You make an individual. Every video solves a specific problem. You don't need every video to solve every problem, right? So the video doesn't have to talk about mind, body. Every single video talk about all three things. So if you have a story that you want to share around this one woman, and it's great sharing stories, this problem is about feeling safe.
Right.
So the video is about feeling safe.
That's what this one is.
Okay, great.
Feeling
So the opening though is you don't need another fad diet to get on and get off and then feel like a loser again that it didn't work.
Right.
The reason why you haven't lost weight is because you don't feel safe to do so.
I love it.
And I'm going to show you a technique in this video of how to release that.
Perfect. I
Like
love
that's
it.
the first, and I'm using my words and hopefully it's, close enough to what you're doing. But that's the opening of the video with that, with your energy level, just like you came on and said, the thing that drives me nuts, like that kind of energy level, like this matters, right? This
Right.
really, really, really matters. And so this video then becomes about feeling safe. And then you share your story about this person that you've helped and how she didn't feel safe and she was snacking, and she's not snacking because she's a bad person, and she's not snacking because XYZ reason. She's snacking because she doesn't feel safe. And here's how you get out of it. And then whatever your solution is, you're step 1, step 2, step 3.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Or
how
then
you
we
make the
could
videos
even bring
better.
in the tapping to sort of uncover the
The solution, it's your solution. It's great. I mean, it's not,
Yeah.
but it's not the lead. And you need to be specific around something that gets you all riled up and excited.
Okay.
And don't try to cover everything in one video because you're going to make another video. So maybe this video has nothing to do with spirituality or the other pillars that you cover. This is just about feeling safe.
Okay.
And then you're making another video next week. So you have another story to share and talk about. I would love to see you be able to go more than one a week, only for the reason, well, 2 reasons. One, YouTube really favors, and any platform will favor more content. And 2, it's really hard to get good at something if you're only doing it once a week.
Okay.
Anything.
So you think 2 a week is good to start, or
whatever you can do.
Okay.
Like, if you're not consistent at all, 1 a week. If you're at 1 a week, 3 times a week. If you're at 3 times a week, daily.
Okay.
And the better that the more you do it, the faster it'll come and the better you'll get. Just like any other skill that you pick up and learn.
Okay, great.
If you want to get a copy of Built to Serve and join us live for our next training with me to ask your questions, you can go get the book right there next to me, right there. I'll see you there. I'll see you to get the book. It's a good one. Much love.